So, hello, everybody. I'm Nora Hamerman, and I'm giving a class this fall, both in person and on Zoom. And we'll try to pretend on Zoom that we're in person as much as possible. It's called The History of Florence. And the way I'm going to do it is it's going to be kind of an imaginary walking tour through the city as it was during different periods of its history, from the Middle Ages right up through the Renaissance and a little bit the later rule of the Medici. Um, I always like to think of a famous Hans Christian Andersen story called The Magic Galoshes, in which two witches, uh, one of them experienced and one very young, decide that they're going to leave a pair of magic overshoes at a door and see who puts them on. When you put on the shoes, you are transported back to whatever you think would be the time in history when you would like to live. There are some very amusing results of this experiment. As people say, oh, I would like to live in the 17th century or whatever, and then find out there are no lights and no paved roads. So, of course, Florence is not frozen in time today. We have the city as it was left to us through many, many generations of change. But I'm going to approach it as if we were in it at each of the important decisive phases in its history. I will be giving an actual physical tour of Florence with Road Scholar in November, which I hope some people will join. And I think this, if you are going on that trip, you'll really enjoy this introduction. And if you're not, you'll get a vicarious visit to Florence going down through its history.